welcome, I am Sibylla, and this is Dwarf Fortress. We are back in Racksacks, where we are betrayed, we are besieged by enemy dwarves. And who is this? Oh right, that's the one that died earlier. That's fine. It's fine, I know. Oh, someone's upper left. So, whilst our dwarves did successfully escape the siege, and we got everyone except that one person safely underground last time, unfortunately, some of them may well be injured. How is our... there's a screen for looking at health, isn't there? How is our doctor's office doing? She is restless after being able to rest and recuperate. Let's see, she's fractured her left hand. Has she got any kills? An elf! Congratulations! I like you already. So let's check the screen. There's a screen for looking at health things, and I'm thinking it might be stayed. There we go. So how is everybody? Revived Rage, there's a white line there, but I think Revived Rage is fine. And now it's going to show me all of the animals, which is great, and I'm just going to flick through them. We're going to see what the problems are, if there are any problems. So this is the herbalist that we saw earlier, who has got some issues with, yeah, that's the dented hand situation. And did anyone else get injured at all? Lots of puppies. No, we're in the clear. Okay. That was surprisingly... I'm going to pretend like this is completely under control. As long as we keep brewing drinks at a decent enough pace, we should be kind of alright. And I might actually... not that. I might actually build a little farm plot out here. I don't know if the animals will eat it. I'm not really sure how all that works. There are also some saplings down here that will never grow. Hopefully, unless they puncture the ceiling or something crazy like that. Actually, let's just chop down trees now. That looks like saplings. It might just be shrubs. I think it's probably just shrubs, but I'm still gonna gather all the plants from in here. Yeah, that's definitely doing something. Anyway, so what do we have going on? So we are besieged and we are trapped inside. Who is this? Who are these? What are these dead letters? Mebel, someone's mutilated corpse, and someone else's corpse. Don't know if there are dwarves. I don't believe so. I think any dwarves we had in here would have definitely made it inside. Ooh, this what's this? We've got this this besieging bow dwarf has taken up a rather sensible position, I think. Just in terms of their positioning, they've got, like, they're overlooking the fortress entrance. They've got the high ground. That's very smart of you. Well done. So we're gonna unpause the game, and what we're gonna do while all of these bad things are happening, we are gonna sit underground because everything is fine and we can withstand a siege. And really, oh, we've got a pearwood figurine. Cool. Let's take a look at that. Item inaccessible. Right. Why? I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's view this. So we've got a small piece of art carved in the likeness of a creature. Let's look at the description. We've got pearwood figurine of dwarves of the highest quality. It's an image of dwarves in pearwood, right? The dwarves are travelling, and it relates to the foundation of Racksacks by the subtle labour. It's subtle labour because, you know, it's a combination of the fact that, you know, the labour's supposed to be subtle, so it's like a really good customer service. You don't even notice the stuff. They just, like, you just turn around and then your drink's been refilled, you know? But it's also to do with the fact that, actually, I should extend this big stockpile in the middle, shouldn't I? But it's also to do with the fact that the amount of labour that we are doing is definitely subtle. I would not say we are doing a particularly large amount of labour here. So that's why it's a really good, relevant, topical name. And this is my big, disgusting everything stockpile, which we're going to keep using. Because, like, you know, why not? It's fine. So we'll put that here. I think we do also need to extend our food stockpile for definite. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a custom food stockpile. And that, actually no, first I'm gonna keep the existing custom settings, and I'm gonna use up a bunch of this room. Because that's what I built this room for, right? No, it's not? Oh well. So we'll customize this. And we're going to disable most of these categories, and by most I mean all of the ones that are currently enabled, but then we're going to re-enable one, so it is disabling most, I think. Anyway, we are going to block all, and then allow prepared food. Oh, and also drinks, drinks that are plant and drinks that are animal. Now, there we go. So that can just go here. Don't want to get it too close to the levers. Anything that adds more confusion to the lever situation is a bad thing in my book, because I don't remember what half these levers do. There we go. There's a stockpile. Now then, have we got any smelting going on? Because what I would very, very much like is we're making coke from coal. Good. Oh, and now we can start smelting ore down. Yes. Okay, so we're going to smelt some ore down, and this is going to be great because we can finally start we can equip our military with the things that we make. We're going to make electron bars. Sure, I don't remember which of these metals are good for what. It's kind of intuitive though. So yeah, that's great. That's fabulous. What's going on over here? We're just cutting gems. And then we'll encrust the gems onto things, because this fortress obviously needs more wealth. Everyone's keeping busy though. I love it. I love it. We built more stockpiles, and look at the hive of activity that's going on. It makes me feel like I have this fortress under control and that I know what's going on and all that good stuff. It's completely untrue, but somehow that's not really the point. Now then, we are still under siege. Yes, yes. Really, I should have put a small wood stockpile. Ooh, a red panda ball. Cute. I should have put a small wood stockpile underground, really. Oh, they're all roving around. I hope you get caught in the rain. Are they drifting towards the map edge? Is there a chance they're going to leave? Oh, no, they've been chasing that ball. But do you think there's a chance they might leave? Because that would make me very happy. But they're just wandering around. They've desecrated my temple badly with corpses. What's this corpse? Someone. I don't think it's one of our dwarves, but I might be making that up. If they're not named after one of our viewers, then I don't really know. Oh yes, good point. Unit list. So we had a comment from here. We are going to rename this person. We're going to rename you Eccentric. There we go. Eccentric. Yes, you've been renamed. Okay, Eccentric, I hope you live up to your name with glory and death. So who's in our military squads? Because we have too many named people to put everyone in our squad. So what I might do is I should probably keep Cosmyronic due to the intense, glorious amounts of, like, just skill that they have. So I might swap out Cosmyronic for Eccentric here, who is a farmer. Nod Flanders the second, I can't remember what you do. So I'm going to take a quick look at the units list. Let's see, so Cody Nomi is an amazing carpenter, so we definitely, and Al Bravo is a fantastic engraver, so we want to keep both of them. And oh yeah, we could do some floor smoothing while we're stuck in here. We've not got much else going on. We can, maybe we could dig ourselves out a nice new dining room. Really, this siege could be the best thing that's ever happened to us, because it'll force me to develop our base for a bit. Anyway, so we're going to keep Cosmyronic, because Cosmyronic is amazing, and we're going to keep Cody Nomi and Dwarf Comic, I think. Although Dwarf Comic, I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe Dwarf Comic is, a legendary miner, and I think the mining skill is what they use regardless of whether or not they're mining rock or other people's faces. So I think I will keep Dwarf Comic there, but I will replace Cody Nomi with, who else? I want to keep Al Bravo. Rudlin the second. Let's see if we can get a Rudlin the third. That would be great, and I'm sure you would be very happy with that. Create squad appointed by this leader. No. Okay, so what are we doing? Good question. I don't know the answer. We're going to, so I've got a few plans. First things first, we are going to, these dogs, right? We're going to let those dogs accumulate, and hopefully we will end up with a large amount of dogs which we can use as bait and to distract people. We could keep digging down towards the caverns. I don't see a problem with that. And I'm going to maybe dig out some more noble rooms because we have some more nobles now. Dwarf Comic's making some demands, yeah, so we'll dig Dwarf Comic out some rooms. Actually, I might just build the rooms in this huge mined out thing. Now I'll build them off. Let's build them off this way. We'll get you some bedrooms, Dwarf Comic. It'll be great. Give me one moment to designate these out. Wait, let me check what Dwarf Comic needs. What does Dwarf Comic need? You require an office, some quarters, a dining room. So it's just the works. It's mayor level, the works. So that's what we're going to get you. Bear with. Okay, I've decided, if I get rid of that, to start with a heart-shaped room. Why is it a heart-shaped room? I don't know. Let's keep building. There we go. So what I've gone for with this design is it's like a heart shape, but then it's also got crescent moons on either side. Now, why have I gone for this design? Who knows? I don't know. I liked it. I was like, I'll make a heart. It's more interesting than circles. As much as I like circles, this is some next level room building, right? Yeah, totally. And actually, I should build a wall here and here because there's a few spots. There's a few spots missing in, I believe our mayor is David Ashia, in their room. We have a few spots missing, and obviously that's completely unacceptable. Is that you over there in your bed? Well, it should be, yeah. So, that's pretty good. We've also got our bookkeeper over here, so I might... Let's designate some stone smoothing. And actually what I might do is move the dining room. Make a new, better dining room up in the north. So this is really going to be an episode full of me designating rooms today, isn't it? Okay, so this circle I dug out turned out way too big, but we're going to roll with it. Oh, and it's not... It doesn't line up either. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. I built a circle. Why have I built a circle? Who knows, but it actually lines up this time. So we'll dig that out, I guess. No, you know what? I've changed my plan. I've changed my plan and I'm gonna do something really painful. Okay, I have a new plan. Bear with. So what I'm doing at the moment, for the curious, is this is a whole new project. I've been meaning to start on it for a while, but I've been kind of holding off. But this siege, when we've got a load of dwarves not doing anything better, is a perfect opportunity for me to start on this project. And so that's what's happening right now. Okay, so this should be enough for us to get started with. We've got this whole area. It's all part of my grand secret project. Now let's add it to the burrow because I want to be actually able to dig it out, and that involves it being part of the burrow. I know, this will delay our expedition into the caverns, but come on, we don't have that much to do right now. It's not the biggest sort of pain in the world. That's not a new dining room though, so I'm also going to designate out a new dining room. Just, I don't know, put it at the bottom here. Give me a minute. There we go. I was feeling lazy after doing this whole thing, so I decided to just wrap it around the corner like that. Actually, I might make some little interesting details in those. Hold on a moment. Okay, and we're nearly there. Honestly, this is more effort than I normally put in any given episode. Don't worry. Next week, we will be back to our normal operations of me messing everything up, and it'll be everything you have ever expected, and that's probably a good thing. We like predictability, right? Maybe we shall see. Anyway, I'm digging all this out. Why am I digging all this out? Find out in the future. You might be able to make some guesses. Tell me your guesses, but I do have a plan for it, I promise you, and it's gonna be a fun plan. So, consideration to make right now. We do not have any means of producing more barrels. Now, what that means I'm going to do is I'm going to end up, because we can't make more barrels, and we constantly need to be making barrels because of the massive amount of prepared food that we are preparing. So I'm pretty sure that rock pots work the same. So we're going to try and make 30 of those. And I don't think they have as much capacity as barrels, but I think fundamentally they work in a similar way. Oh, Nod Flanders is our chief medical dwarf. Hold on. Military. Might swap Nod Flanders out, if Nod Flanders is our chief medical dwarf, to, let's have Bradley. Welcome to the squad, the elite squad. I'll probably put you all in squads eventually. But now at least we have plenty for our miners to be doing. And that's good, right? Yeah. Yeah. So we're digging out these new rooms. Who are these rooms for? I've forgotten. It's been so long. I spent so long designating all of that. Ugh, never doing anything like that again. Except when I do more of this. What is this? I don't know. Find out. But it is related in a sense. Do not worry. It is in a sense related to our goals. Our goals being, ooh, look at all the things we can grow. Hold on. Let's focus on this. Hold on. So we have seeds for things, but what I want to focus on is I want to grow the kinds of ingredients that we can use for brewing. And that's the kind of surface ingredients that we can use. How about we start growing barley? Yeah. So we're going to grow barley in all seasons. But let's build some more plots, actually. Let's get our food diversity up a little bit. So we can tuck some in here. And I hope the animals don't eat it, because I'm probably not going to deal with it even if the animals do eat it. I'm probably just going to be like, oh well, there goes all our crops. So it would be easier for everyone involved if that was not the case. Now then, let's put some over here. We have to kind of work around the random existing debris that I have left here. But that's pretty standard for operating in one of my fortresses anyway, right? Having to work around random debris. I think that's been quite strongly demonstrated in the series up until now. Are those rude dwarves still working around outside? Lurking around? Yes, probably. Because there's still the thing that says siege in the top. And they killed our guests. It's okay, they're our guests now. These are very unpleasant guests that we've got here. I'm not entirely happy with them, I'll be honest. But we must be kind to our guests, I guess, for reasons. I don't know. Anyway, this is all getting dug out, which is exciting, and possibly means that we're done. We're not giving water because there's no water source. Good point. Should we try and get some water in here? I reckon we could if we pumped it out of... Oh, yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to dig here. And I'm going to dig over the room where Rudlin's corpse is. Now, we need to purify the water first up. So we're going to need to pump the water up and then build a well over it. So, so we want to pump the water up. So we need enough space to pump the water up with, which just means we need one hole. A hole that is one big. So, let's see. That's fine. So we'll build a pump in this kind of direction. Pumps are too big. Yes. Yes, they pull from one tile and then they output above, I think. So, I used to know this, but that was weeks ago. How can I be expected to remember things that happened weeks ago? So then, I pull it along here, and it goes back down a level. Here. No, not there. It goes outside the range of this, and then it goes back down, if we channel, into a receptacle, which we will dig, not in that particular tile, but all around that tile, like this. And we'll just build a small, this will be a little small holder for our fresh water. So, yeah. That all makes, that looks almost legit. Look at me, I'm doing legitimate things. So that's going to be full of water, and then we can just dig this path upwards here. And we're not going to be able to make a windmill, but we can, oops, there is no water source. Was that just me hitting? I think that was just me hitting it. I thought that was an announcement, but actually the game is paused, so that seems unlikely. And now we just need to dig until we're over this. So, like, no, yes. Like this far. And then we can build a well at the end. Actually, let's dig out a little room and put it in the middle. Why? I don't know. That's how we're doing it. So, that's pretty good. And we'll dig all this out. Although, our miners have got a lot to do right now. Maybe I should make some more picks. Actually, I definitely should make some more picks. So, we will get on that, actually. And, let's see. Add a new task. No, that's not it. What we're looking for. Metalsmith's Forge. Weapons. Let's use all of our resources making the things. What metal do we have? Question. Let's look in our stockpiles and find the answer. Let's look deep within our hearts and also within the stockpile list, which is really, my heart is the stockpile list. Let's be real though. Got a lot of forbidden logs. So we've got some iron, which I probably want to save for the real metal. We've got pig iron. Oh, we've got some steel. And I think by combining pig iron and iron we make steel. The pig iron is needed to make steel. I can't remember how. So we'll make some out of like bismuth bronze, which I don't, or brass or bronze. I don't think, let's make them out of 2 bronze picks and a brass pick. Because again, we want to save the decent-ish metal, and I can't remember what the decent-ish metal is, but it's fine. That's the point of what I'm trying to say, I guess. It's totally fine. So we'll make a bronze pick. We'll make 2 bronze picks. What was the other thing I said? Bismuth bronze. I think we'll save that. I think that's all right. We'll make a copper. No, I'm gonna save the copper. We will make a something. Let's just make 2. We'll just make 2. It's fine. We need more ore. Right. I think part of the problem may be that this entire mine is outside of the fortress main area. So let's extend this out. There we go. Now it's all within the barrow. And so hopefully our dwarves will actually be willing to do the relevant smelting. Because they cancelled what? Galena, which I think turns into silver, and platinum, which I think platinum might turn into zinc? No, it doesn't, and that's silly. Need a bronze bar. I thought we had a bronze bar. Guess not. Okay, so maybe we will make it out of copper, I guess? We'll make a copper pick or 2. I would quite like some more picks, just with the amount of is it baby mining? No, it's someone with a baby. Who is it with the baby? Oh, Misha, as a baby. Congratulations. I probably already congratulated you and forgot. I'm not really keeping track. Anyway, this is getting mined out nicely. I can't remember if there's a way to prioritize certain mining tasks over others. I know you can prioritize tasks in general over others, but this is nearly done anyway, and this is super fast to dig through. So that's pretty good. Oh, and we need to channel here so we can build a well. And just in case flooding happens, we're gonna put some doors up in this whole situation. As is my way. As is my way. How is our rooms down here? Oh, Dwarf Comics rooms. I think it's Dwarf Comics rooms. Let's put some doors on these, and we'll get everyone to smoothing the stone. We've got a lot of idlers, so it should be done in no time at all. And let's designate, and let's smooth the stone. And we'll actually do RC's room over here as well. Here we go. And then we will designate all of this. I accidentally did the hallway, but you know what, that's fine. You deserve the best hallway ever. Nobles. We only got 1 door left. Right, let's build a door here. Shall we? Yes. Let's give you 2 doors. As mayor, you get the luxury of twice the door per door. Now then, we need to build a table, so let's put the table in the middle. Is this going to be the dining room or the other room, the office? Well, when you walk in, I think you should walk into the office. We need to make beds, but we can't make beds, so we're going to steal someone's bed. Yeah, I can't, I'm not sure if you should, I think you should walk into the office, right? And we'll have the dining room off somewhere else. And I will go deconstruct a bed. Let's find a nice bed. Let's see. Well, this is actually owned by David Ashia. So you don't need that. You're the mayor. So let's deconstruct this bed. David Ashia. You've got this room down here. Why are you doing this? This is your room, right? Yeah, I don't know why you own all these rooms. Possibly because you owned that other room originally. But that's irrelevant. We are going to make this a study. Boop. 4. We've got manager, dwarf comic, I believe. And we're going to auto allocate this to the captain of the guard. And now let's double check our noble screen. Look, you've got a meager office and you've got meager quarters. And what else do you need? A chest, a cabinet, a weapon rack, and an armor stand. We're going to fill those demands. But yes, we're going to fill those demands. So build. I've already forgotten half of them, but we'll build a container. We'll put it. Where should a container go? I think it should go in your room. We will give you this beautiful. Actually, if I expand. Let's see if there's any sort of nice. Oh yeah, we'll put this hazelwood chest in there. That'll be nice for you. What else have we got? Cabinet. We'll put the cabinet in your office. It makes sense to me. I don't know why it makes sense to me, but it does. Oh, look at all these masterworks. We should definitely get them installed. And then we need a weapons rack, which we can also build, and we'll put that in the entrance. Put that like right by the door, so that if you're on your way out somewhere, and we'll give you the masterwork, because I don't know, we're really spoiling you at the moment, aren't we? But what else? What was the other thing? The other thing was armor stand. Yes, I could use the hotkeys. And hit. So we are kitting you out with all of these absolutely wonderful masterworks, which is very nice. And I'll tell you what, let's designate a little bit of engraving. Yes, we'll do a little bit on the back wall for our glorious mayor, David Ashia. And we'll do maybe a little bit on this wall. Just, I don't want to go crazy with the engraving because I don't like how it looks when you go crazy with it. If you just engrave everything, then it just makes it look bad. I like to keep it selectively to a few walls. We have Codinomi has cancelled a thing. Why is the camera jumped? Can't drink, job, item lost or destroy. How are we doing for stocks of drinks? We're running a little low, that's true. Why did we jump here? Oh, someone had a baby. Congratulations. Okay, what else have we got going on? We are channeling all this out just fine, which is excellent to see. I'm not sure why we're not making enough drinks. Presumably it is because we don't have enough places to store the drinks. Yeah. That's what I'd assume. We also have a lot of crap in our big everything stockpile thing. A lot of crap. So let's build a craft dwarf's workshop in here. And what I just want is I want us to be making. Are we making pots? We're making rock pots. We are making them. So it's mostly that our barrels are getting filled with crap, and we need that barrel production. It's not that we can't brew the drinks, it's that we don't have the barrels. But I'm not making some kind of mad crazed run to the surface just to get like logs. That would be the mad thing. Let's go ahead and designate these, and just with random things. I'm not going to think these through as much. We're going to go for some, I don't know what that is. Let's have some leeks. Yeah, I like leeks. We'll have some long yam plants. Cool. And we will have some quinoa for all of those guests that we're going to have that are going to be really picky eaters. Whoa, what's going on here? Some things are fleeing. Oh, they're just being shot by the marksman. It's some random donkeys. Rest in peace, donkeys. I guess. Oh no, the marksman's not really. I guess the marksman's out of arrows and hopelessly pursuing them into the surf. They got it. Congratulations. You're killing the local wildlife. I hope you're enjoying that. So, what's going on? What's going on is that we have got a problem. Now, what I'm going to do to try to remedy the situation, or at least to try and help to remedy the situation, is we're going to go over here and we're going to cancel the endless... We should have an endless order to make lavish meals. And what we're going to go ahead and do is remove this. So, we should no longer be using nearly as many barrels, because all of those barrels are just going on the prepared food, and we don't need prepared food at the moment. So, yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I think that sounds like we've got it under control. Now, Cosmoronic is cooking more masterpieces. I need you to stop cooking, actually, Cosmoronic. Do we have any separate cooking orders going on over here? No, so that was probably the last one that you were doing. Hopefully. Otherwise I'll be upset. Now then. I just need to wait for this to be dug out, but I'm aware that I did order this to be dug out. Oh, they've done that very neatly. That's unusually neat. Look, it's perfectly in half. Anyway, this episode I've just noticed has run on for far too long. So enjoy today's extra long bonus episode, I guess. But I have been Civillan. This has been Dwarf Fortress, and I will see you next time.